Most people have been taught that money is just paper, numbers, or a way to survive. But the truth is far deeper. Money is energy, a dynamic frequency that responds to your vibration, your thoughts, and your beliefs. Every time you think about money, talk about money, or feel about money, you're sending a signal into the quantum field. This field doesn't judge. It doesn't reward effort. It mirrors energy. And that's why two people can work the same job, have the same opportunities, and yet live completely different financial realities. One lives in scarcity, constantly chasing money. The other seems to attract it with ease, because their frequency is aligned with prosperity. When you understand that the universe is an energetic matrix, you stop seeing money as something out there. Instead, you begin to recognize it as a frequency you can tune into. Think of your life like a radio station. You can't hear jazz music on a rock channel. Likewise, you can't receive wealth if your vibration is tuned to lack, fear, or unworthiness. So, what do the rich understand? They don't just focus on money, they focus on energy alignment. They operate from abundance, gratitude, and worthiness. Their thoughts broadcast a signal that says, I am open to receive. If you want to change your financial reality, you must start by changing your energy signature. This is where the quantum money code begins. It's not about working harder, it's about shifting your internal vibration to match the frequency of prosperity. In the quantum world, everything is vibration, light, sound, emotion, thought. Nothing is solid. Everything is energy dancing in patterns of frequency. That includes your bank account, your career, your clients, and even your self-worth. The quantum field responds not to what you say you want, but to what you vibrate. If you think, I want more money, but your energy vibrates fear, doubt, or guilt, you're sending mixed signals to the field. You're saying, I want abundance with your words, but I'm not worthy of it with your energy. The wealthy understand this principle, consciously or not. They vibrate certainty, trust, and emotional openness. They don't chase opportunities, they magnetize them. They embody the frequency of abundance before it shows up physically. You see, the field doesn't respond to your timeline. It responds to your state of being. When you feel abundant now, even before money arrives, you create a resonance that draws it closer. This is not wishful thinking, it's quantum alignment. So ask yourself, what frequency am I broadcasting right now? Is it gratitude and expansion, or fear and contraction? Because the frequency you live in becomes the reality you experience. When you shift your state, even slightly, your external world begins to reorganize. Opportunities appear, synchronicities increase, and people who resonate with your new vibration are drawn to you. That's the quantum money code in motion. Your mind is a transmitter and receiver of energy. But for most people, it's tuned to scarcity because of programming that began in childhood. Phrases like, money doesn't grow on trees, rich people are greedy, or you have to work hard to survive, become energetic codes embedded in your subconscious. These beliefs lower your vibration. They tell the quantum field that you're not aligned with prosperity, and the field simply mirrors that back. You might hustle, plan, or visualize, but if your subconscious still carries guilt or fear around money, your vibration stays low. The key is reprogramming your subconscious frequency. You do this not by thinking your way out, but by feeling your way into a new energetic reality. Visualization, gratitude, affirmations, and meditation are not just spiritual tools, they are frequency calibrators. Imagine repeating daily, I am aligned with the vibration of prosperity. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. I am worthy of infinite wealth. When said with emotion and belief, these statements rewire your energetic signature. Over time, your vibration starts matching the abundance frequency, and the quantum field mirrors it back through opportunities, new connections, and inspired action. Remember, the quantum code of money is not about controlling outcomes, it's about controlling your energy. Change your vibration, and you change your financial destiny. What do wealthy people do differently? Yes, they invest, plan, and take action, but their foundation is energetic. They operate from a frequency of confidence and certainty, not desperation. When they lose money, they don't panic. They see it as energy shifting form. They know money flows in cycles, like tides, and they trust the rhythm of abundance. That mindset alone keeps their frequency stable, allowing wealth to return with ease. They also understand emotional neutrality. Money doesn't control their emotions, they control the energy behind it. When you are emotionally reactive to money, fear when you lose it, greed when you gain it, you create energetic turbulence. Wealth thrives in calm, confident energy. And here's the secret: rich people embody wealth long before they receive it. They feel wealthy, act wealthy, and think wealthy. They don't wait for proof, they create it through vibration. If you want to activate this mindset, begin living as if abundance is already yours. Speak abundance. Dress abundance. Give generously. When you align your behavior with the energy of prosperity, you send a clear signal to the field: this is who I am. The universe doesn't give you what you want, it gives you what you are. To activate the quantum money code, start with awareness. Notice the emotions that arise when you think about money. Do you feel tension, doubt, guilt? Those are frequencies that block abundance. Next, reprogram those vibrations through consistent energy practices. Gratitude. Feel grateful for what you already have. Gratitude amplifies your abundance frequency. Visualization. Picture yourself already living in prosperity. Feel the emotions as if it's real now. Affirmation. Speak wealth-conscious language daily. Breathwork and meditation. Quiet your mind and connect to the quantum field where all potential exists. Finally, act from abundance, not fear. Make choices based on trust, not scarcity. The moment your energy aligns with prosperity, money begins to flow in ways that seem almost magical. But it's not magic, it's quantum alignment. Remember, you don't attract wealth by chasing it. You tune into wealth by becoming its frequency. So today, decide to shift your vibration. Step into the field of prosperity that's been waiting for you all along. The quantum money code isn't outside of you, it's encoded in your energy. All you have to do is unlock it. Science has already proven what mystics have said for centuries. Everything is energy. Every atom, molecule, and thought vibrates at a specific frequency. Even money, those physical bills or digital numbers in your bank account, is energy condensed into material form. When we observe reality through the lens of quantum physics, we realize that our world is not made of matter, but of energetic fields that respond to observation and intention. The observer effect demonstrates that energy behaves differently when observed, meaning your focus literally shapes your financial reality. When you worry about bills or debt, you collapse energy into scarcity. When you imagine opportunity, gratitude, and wealth, you collapse energy into abundance. Your attention is creative power. It determines the frequency you align with. This is why financial success is not only about action but also vibration. It's not enough to work harder. You must vibrate higher. The wealthy are not lucky, they are energetically deliberate. Their thoughts, emotions, and self-image resonate with expansion. So how do you raise your frequency? Begin by shifting from fear-based action, I have to make money or I'll lose everything, to love-based action, I create value and wealth flows to me naturally. That small internal shift opens the quantum door. The quantum money code is about harmonizing your energy with universal laws, the law of vibration, the law of resonance, and the law of cause and effect. Once you embody those energetically, the material world reorganizes itself to match your new frequency. Emotion is energy in motion. It's the language of the quantum field. The field doesn't respond to logic, it responds to feeling. This means your emotions are your most powerful tools for attracting or repelling money. Think about how you feel when you think about money right now. If you feel anxiety, guilt, or frustration, you are broadcasting a signal of scarcity. But when you feel gratitude, expansion, and trust, you are literally vibrating on the same wavelength as abundance. Rich people intuitively understand this. They protect their emotional state as fiercely as their investments. They know that feeling good is not a luxury, it's a strategy. They cultivate emotional harmony because they understand that money flows through joy, creativity, and peace. To shift your emotional vibration, practice emotional awareness. When scarcity emotions arise, don't suppress them, transmute them. Feel the fear, observe it, and then consciously choose a higher vibration. Ask yourself, what would abundance feel like right now? That single question can move you from resistance to receptivity. And the moment your emotional field changes, your energetic field follows. When your emotions align with wealth, you no longer need to chase opportunities, you become a magnet for them. The universe reads your vibration and rearranges circumstances to match it. The energy of wealth feels like openness, gratitude, and trust. Start practicing those emotions daily, and you'll start attracting experiences that reflect them. Visualization isn't fantasy, it's frequency alignment. When you visualize your desired reality, your brain and body begin to believe it's happening. The subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between imagination and physical experience. So when you close your eyes and imagine yourself living in abundance, feeling safe, confident, and free, you are literally tuning your energy to that frequency. Over time, the quantum field responds to that consistent vibration by materializing matching circumstances. This is why visualization must be emotional, not mechanical. You're not trying to force an image. You're learning to feel the vibration of what you desire. Feel the joy of financial freedom, the relief of abundance, the gratitude of overflow. To deepen this, use what I call frequency anchoring. Pick a daily object, a ring, a pen, a crystal, and charge it with abundant energy during meditation. Each time you see or touch that object, recall the feeling of prosperity. You are programming your environment with reminders of wealth frequency. Over time, these emotional anchors train your subconscious to operate from abundance automatically. You stop needing to manifest because abundance becomes your baseline vibration. The quantum field doesn't distinguish between visualization and reality. It simply mirrors your most dominant frequency. When abundance becomes your dominant emotional tone, the field reflects it back as material wealth. One of the most misunderstood principles of abundance is the flow of energy. Money must circulate. The more freely you allow energy to move, the more easily it returns to you. Scarcity mindset hoards. It clings, fearing loss. But the wealthy understand that money, like energy, needs movement. When you give generously, with joy and detachment, you affirm abundance. You declare to the universe, there's more where that came from. This doesn't mean spending recklessly. It means giving consciously, sharing value, kindness, and wealth from a place of overflow. Each time you circulate money with gratitude, you reinforce the vibration of abundance within yourself. The quantum money code operates through reciprocity. The more you give, energetically or materially, without fear, the stronger your signal of abundance becomes. On the other side, receiving is just as important. Many people block prosperity because they feel unworthy to receive. When someone offers help, a gift, or an opportunity, and you reject it, you're telling the universe, I'm not open. Practice receiving with gratitude. When abundance comes, say, thank you, without guilt. That openness creates energetic flow, and in the quantum field, flow equals manifestation. Remember, money loves movement, gratitude, and joy. The tighter you hold it, the less it can expand. The more you trust the flow, the faster it circulates back multiplied. You are not a victim of financial circumstance. You are the architect of your energetic reality. Every thought, emotion, and intention shapes the vibration that builds your world. The quantum money code is not a secret reserved for the elite. It's a universal law waiting for awareness. The rich simply live by it intuitively. They act as if abundance is natural, expected, and constant. And because their energy says yes to wealth, the field keeps saying yes back. Now it's your turn to step into that energetic identity. Stop identifying as someone trying to become rich. Start identifying as someone aligned with infinite prosperity. The universe doesn't respond to effort, it responds to identity. When your being resonates with abundance, everything else aligns accordingly. So today, close your eyes. Feel gratitude for the money that exists, the opportunities ahead, the infinite energy within you. Declare, I am the frequency of wealth. Money is energy, and I am its perfect match. I am the architect of my abundance. And then, live that truth. Speak it. Feel it. Act from it. Because the quantum money code isn't a formula to memorize, it's a vibration to embody. And when you embody it fully, money stops being something you chase, and becomes something you are. When you truly understand the quantum field, you stop chasing money, and start attracting it. Because money doesn't respond to need, it responds to intention. Think about it. The moment you feel desperate for money, your frequency is saying, I don't have enough. And the quantum field mirrors that exact vibration back to you. It can only give you what you are energetically being, not what you are wanting. The wealthy know this. They play the game differently. They act from certainty, not from hope. They know that the frequency of wealth is not struggle, but confidence. Not fear, but flow. They speak, move, and think as if abundance already exists, and because the quantum field must respond to vibration, it rearranges reality to match that. That's why intention is not just wanting. It's a vibrational command. When your mind and heart align in coherence, when your thoughts and emotions are tuned to the same signal, your energy becomes a magnet for the matching reality. You're not begging the universe, you're broadcasting a frequency so clear that reality has no choice but to respond. Now, let's get practical. How do you shift into the frequency of wealth? Start by changing how you speak about money. Never say, I can't afford this. Instead, say, how can I attract the resources for this? You see, words are energy codes. They shape your electromagnetic signature. If your language constantly vibrates scarcity, your field contracts. If your language vibrates expansion, your field expands. Wealthy people have trained themselves to think in possibilities, not limitations. They don't ask, can I afford it? They ask, how can I make this possible? That's the difference between a fixed vibration and a quantum vibration. So, take a breath. Say this out loud, I am already in the frequency of abundance. Money flows to me because I am aligned with the energy of value, creativity, and flow. Repeat it every day, not because the words have power on their own, but because repetition rewires the subconscious. And once your subconscious is in sync with wealth, the outer world must follow. Every emotion you feel about money is a signal you're sending into the quantum field, and that field echoes it right back. If you feel resentment toward the rich, you push the vibration of wealth away. If you envy those who have more, you tell the universe, I am separate from abundance. But if you celebrate wealth, even when it's not yours yet, you become energetically compatible with it. This is the quantum feedback loop. Whatever you project emotionally about money returns as your financial experience. Here's the paradox. Most people think they can't feel rich until they are rich. But in the quantum field, it's reversed. You must feel rich first, before the evidence shows up. Emotion is the language of the field. So, if you want to change your financial reality, you must change your emotional identity. Start small. When you pay your bills, don't feel loss, feel gratitude. When you see someone driving a luxury car, don't feel jealousy, feel inspiration. When you receive money, don't say, it's not enough, say, thank you, more of this. Each of those reactions is a quantum signal. And over time, the field begins to rearrange people, opportunities, and synchronicities around you. The rich understand this feedback loop intuitively. They keep their energy clean. They don't waste emotion on bitterness or scarcity. They guard their frequency like a sacred ritual. You can do the same. Your emotional state is your financial vibrations. Oh, the real question isn't, how can I make more money? It's, how can I raise my energetic wealth baseline? The moment you choose gratitude over frustration, you've already shifted timelines. Here's the truth the wealthy understand. Money is not payment. It's exchange of frequency. When you give genuine value to the world, energy that uplifts, solves, or expands, the field naturally returns it multiplied. Because energy always seeks equilibrium. If you're not receiving more, it's not because you're not working hard enough, it's because your vibrational value output doesn't yet match the abundance you're asking for. That's why inner work is the real business plan. You can have strategies, marketing, funnels, but if your vibration is in conflict with prosperity, your results will collapse. Let's shift that. Ask yourself, what energy am I transmitting when I show up to my work, my clients, my business? Are you radiating pressure, fear, and doubt? Or are you radiating confidence, gratitude, and expansion? The quantum field doesn't read resumes. It reads resonance. So the key is not to chase money, but to become a frequency of such value that money has no choice but to find you. This is why meditation, visualization, and emotional alignment aren't woo-woo. They're tools of frequency calibration. You are literally tuning your nervous system to abundance. And once you live from that state consistently, you'll notice opportunities show up randomly. Ideas flow easily. People sense your energy and want to collaborate. The universe mirrors your vibration in physical form, and we call it luck. Now, let's zoom out. You're not just reprogramming your personal reality, you're escaping a collective money matrix. For centuries, humanity has been conditioned to believe money equals effort, sacrifice, or moral compromise. That belief is a frequency cage. The rich learn to step outside of it. They see money as energy in motion, not a moral judgment. Once you stop seeing wealth as good or bad, you free yourself from guilt. And guilt is one of the strongest blocks to abundance. Every time you think, I don't deserve that much, you're telling the quantum field, keep it away. The new paradigm says, money is neutral. It amplifies the energy of whoever holds it. If you're conscious and compassionate, more money means more impact. So your mission is not to avoid wealth, it's to embody wealth consciously. You're not stealing from anyone, you're expanding the total field of abundance. And the more individuals awaken to this truth, the more humanity as a collective shifts from scarcity to prosperity. Imagine millions of people vibrating at the frequency of wealth, love, and generosity. That's how we rewrite the money matrix, from the inside out. So now, it's time to activate the quantum code of money within you. Not as an idea, but as a lived frequency. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, feel the energy of the infinite field surrounding you, vibrating, alive, intelligent. Now, declare this with conviction, I am the frequency of wealth. Money flows to me because I flow with life. Every thought, emotion, and action I take is aligned with abundance. Feel it. Don't just say it. Embody it. You are no longer a seeker of money. You are a transmitter of abundance. The quantum field is listening, and it's already rearranging itself to match your new vibration. Stay in gratitude, act from certainty, radiate value, and watch how life begins to conspire in your favor. Because the secret the rich understand isn't luck, it's alignment. When you vibrate in prosperity, you don't chase wealth, you become it. And that is the quantum code of money.